Fans of Ozzy Osbourne will have one final opportunity to pay their respects as the legendary musician's body is brought back to his hometown of Birmingham. A solemn yet celebratory procession will take place tomorrow, with his hearse making its way through the city streets, accompanied by his grieving family. The Birmingham City Council has confirmed that the cortege will begin at 1 p.m., journeying to Broad Street, a location of deep significance for the Black Sabbath icon. Local musicians, Boston Brass, will accompany the procession, adding a fitting musical tribute. A particularly poignant moment is expected when the hearse pauses at the Black Sabbath Bridge and Bench, a place that has become a shrine for fans since Osbourne's death last week at the age of 76. Thousands have already gathered there to lay flowers, share memories, and honor the man widely considered the father of heavy metal. Large crowds are anticipated to line the streets to say goodbye to the rock legend, with city officials working closely with the Osbourne family to coordinate a safe, respectful public memorial ahead of a private family funeral. The Lord Mayor of Birmingham, Councillor Zafar Iqbal, emphasized the city's deep connection to Osbourne. Ozzy was not just a global rock icon, he was one of our own. He was a son of Birmingham, he said. After being awarded the freedom of the city and performing what would be his final concert at Villa Park earlier this month, we felt it was vital to give him the send-off he truly deserves. He added that the tribute is not only for Ozzy's family, but also for the legions of fans who adored him throughout his 5-decade career. We know how much this means to his fans. We're incredibly proud to host this moment with his loving family, right here in the place where it all began, said the mayor. The event is being funded privately by the Osbourne family, who are covering the costs in partnership with the city council. The local authority acknowledged that efforts were made swiftly and thoughtfully to organize the tribute, ensuring that it reflects both the city's affection for its famous son and the family's wishes. For the procession, Broad Street, a central artery in Birmingham, will be closed from 7 a.m., and public transportation including buses and trams will be rerouted for the duration of the event. Osbourne's farewell concert, held at Villa Park less than 3 weeks before his death, now stands as a historic musical moment. The performance marked a powerful return to his roots, as he reunited with Black Sabbath bandmates Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Bill Ward. It was their first time sharing a stage since 2005, and for many fans, it was a nostalgic and emotional farewell to a group that changed the face of rock music. More than 42,000 fans packed the stadium for the Back to the Beginning show. It was a symbolic title, a return to Birmingham, where the band had been formed 56 years prior. During his final speech on stage, an emotional Ozzy told the crowd, "You've no idea how I feel, thank you from the bottom of my heart." The screen behind him displayed a message, "Thank you for everything. You guys are ****ing amazing. Birmingham forever," followed by a dazzling fireworks display that lit up the night sky. That concert was to be Ozzy's last. His health struggles had been mounting in recent years, particularly after he revealed in 2020 that he had been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. His battle with the condition was brave and public, and he often expressed gratitude to fans who continue to support him. Last Tuesday, Ozzy's family released a heartfelt statement confirming his passing. "It is with more sadness than words can express that we share the news that our beloved Ozzy Osbourne has passed away this morning, surrounded by love," the statement read. Ozzy is survived by his wife Sharon and 5 children, Jessica, Lewis, Amy, Kelly, and Jack. Last week, Mail Online reported that an air ambulance had been dispatched to the couple's 350-acre countryside estate, where paramedics fought for 2 hours in an attempt to save his life. Close family friends have shared that Sharon Osbourne is now considering laying her husband to rest on their estate in a private, intimate ceremony. It is a place that held meaning for both of them, far from the spotlight, surrounded by the quiet of nature. Born John Michael Osbourne in 1948, Ozzy's beginnings were humble. Raised in Birmingham, he left school at 15 and served 2 months in prison for burglary. Afterward, he turned toward music, forming what would become Black Sabbath with friends from the local area. Originally called Earth, the band adopted the name Black Sabbath and released their debut album in 1970, a record that would change music history. Despite internal tensions and his own battles with addiction, Ozzy remained a larger-than-life figure. After leaving Black Sabbath in 1978, he pursued a solo career with his wife Sharon by his side, transforming his persona and career with albums like Blizzard of Oz. Together, they had 3 children and built an empire that spanned music, television, and pop culture. In 2001, the Osbournes' reality show brought the family's chaotic and comedic life into millions of homes, introducing Ozzy to a new generation of fans. His candidness, humor, and vulnerability on the show only deepened the public's affection for him. In a 2011 interview with The Times, Ozzy mused about his own funeral, saying he hoped it would be more of a celebration than a somber affair. "I honestly don't care what they play at my funeral," he joked. "They can put on a medley of Justin Bieber, Susan Boyle, and We Are the Diddy Men if it makes them happy." He even suggested pranks, like the sound of knocking from inside his coffin or a humorous video clip asking for a second opinion on the diagnosis of death. "There will be no harping on the bad times," he said. "Most of us, especially rock stars like me, have been very lucky. That's why I don't want my funeral to be sad. I want it to be a time to say, thanks." As Birmingham prepares to honor one of its most iconic sons, it's clear that fans and city officials alike are committed to fulfilling his wish, a celebration of life, legacy, and rock and roll. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell for more updates on celebrity deaths and news updates.